It is day 19 of our 30-day decluttering challenge. I'm going to be honest with you, today is going to be really tough for a lot of you because we are tackling serving dishes and baking pans. And this is one of those things that a lot of us keep in our kitchen just in case. You know, we have a party with 150 people where we need 17 serving platters for some reason, or a million baking pans. I'm going to tell you, I want you to be ruthless today. You need more space in your kitchen because you need a kitchen that's easier to keep clean, that's easier to find things and easier to put away. So I'm going to help you dig deep. So get in your kitchen, grab your timer. We only got to do it for 5 minutes. On your mark, get set. Let's declutter. Okay. Serving dishes for me, I don't really have a ton because I don't really entertain a lot. But when I got married, everyone and my uncle, I've almost said uncle, but all my aunts, all my loved ones got me Corningware, I think it's called, like these glass dishes. I have so many, like it's absurd. It's hard to get them in this drawer and it's hard to get them out. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick one that can go. And it's the one, yeah, this one doesn't have a lid. These other ones have lids, so this can go. And I see in here right now that I have a fancy wine opener. I don't drink wine. I didn't even know I had this. I have a regular corkscrew. I'm just gonna let this go. Like, why is it in here, friends? And also, hey, maybe we need those. Dig deep into your baking dishes. How many do you really need? I see another one in here that I just know I'm never, ever. It's a Pyrex. I'm going to keep the anchor and let the Pyrex go. I don't need more than 2 lasagna pans since I've never made lasagna in my life. 2 is enough. How many do you need? Let's get real, friends. It's not about, well, I have the space. It's about, do you have the mental capacity to keep all this excess in your kitchen? The answer is no. Let's make room. Everything that goes means that one day we can rearrange. We can have maybe a whole cabinet free. Wouldn't that be amazing? But it starts with just 5 minutes and finding 5 things. I think this is my mother's. I've never used it. It is also leaving. So I've got 4 things going. We only need to find 5 things. Let's talk about baking pans. Let's talk about the things like this, which I actually do make bread, but cake pans, baking pans, cookie sheets. Do you have a nasty cookie sheet that's so gross you never use it, but you're keeping it just in case? This is the time to let that go. I might bake a cake. I got to keep the cake pans. But what I can let go of, since I'm in this cabinet, are these things that sometimes I use some of them, but they take up so much space. I'm just going to keep the ones for the berries and I'm going to let the big ones go. Goodbye, and I'm going to let this go. Goodbye. I know they were expensive, but we're being ruthless, friends. This one definitely is way too big. Ah! I freed up a whole shelf in there. Ain't chicka bow, ain't chicka bow. And I still have 2.5 minutes to go. Let's keep digging. Think about other spots where you have serving dishes. I'm going to challenge you. Do you have more than 3 platters? The answer is yes, you have too many. Do you have a punch bowl? When is the last time you had punch? Probably never. That can definitely go. Any of those fancy like jugs, containers, juice pitchers. Keep what you use and let go of the ones that you don't. It's all this type of stuff that actually takes up so much unnecessary space in your kitchen. So dig deep for those type of serving things. I'm going to look up here. The truth is, I don't need 2 of these. They're lovely and I love them so much, but I have one and I don't need two. So this can go, again, freeing up space for what I really need, which is more bowls. I don't have enough cereal bowls. So freeing up room and just freeing up like mental space too. I think that's it. How I declutter so much, man. I don't have anything else to go. Let me look. Let me look. Oh. No, I need, that's all I got. All right, okay. Doesn't matter. I found way more than 5 things. I hope you did too. My 5 minutes is up. How you feeling, friends? I want you to take a picture and tag me at @clutterbug_me and use the hashtag #clutterbugdeclutter. That's 5 minutes. I'll see you back here tomorrow when we tackle another space. Hey guys, thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. Here's an old story that I know I've shared, but it's hilarious, so I have to share it again. And it kind of has to do with like serving dishes. It was my wedding shower, and I had bought a chocolate fountain. Remember when those were a thing? Like you could buy them for $30 and it was crazy. So anyways, I had a chocolate fountain and my mom asked to borrow it for this wedding shower. She was having it at my grandma's. There was a bunch of people coming over, and my mom, in all her lovely anxiety, made this incredible platter with like marshmallows and fruit and all these things to licorice to dip in the chocolate fountain. So she put it in the middle of the table and she melted all the chocolate on the stove. Then she poured it in the chocolate fountain and then she plugged it in. Except the chocolate fountain wasn't hooked in, screwed into the base properly. So it started spinning and it started whipping molten lava hot chocolate on everyone and everything, and my mom's screaming and trying to like block the chocolate, my mother-in-law screaming trying to help. No one really thought to unplug it right away. It took like a fraction of a second before, that registered, and by then there was melted chocolate on the curtains, on the ceiling, on the floor, on all the guests. There was melted chocolate everywhere. It was like a horror movie, if a horror movie was delicious. So anyways, I thought I'd share that with you. If you ever do use a chocolate fountain, I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Anyways, make sure it's screwed in tight to the base before you start it, because that was a mess. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time.